This next appliance always blows my mind. It does literally everything. It even does your dishes. And I'm not kidding. It does,
you're right.
This is the Robert Irvine Halogen oven. It does come with the extender. So how big of a capacity?
17-quart capacity.
Woo!
Okay.
So you could do your holiday bird in this.
Big bird right here.
Big bird.
It's just kind of interesting here. I'm going to remove this for a second. But look at the size. Let me move the ring for a second too. Put that over there. But look at the size of this bird. Ooh.
Ooh, do you see the juices just falling out?
Let me just move them out the way over there. The ketchup and the salt.
Beautiful thing.
Look at the size of this bird. Now, imagine getting this. It's very hot. Can you hear that?
I can hear that crispy
The halogen
skin.
oven is it's literally the I forgot what I'm saying here. the halogen heat is circulated. Yes, that's a great movie. Circulated, which gives us heat on the outside, heat on the inside, and it cooks twice as fast as a conventional oven, which is kind of interesting. It also sits on top of a counter, so we can actually save space. We can put more things in the oven, especially as, you know, Thanksgiving is coming up, Christmas is coming up.
Well, how many of us don't get stressed out because the oven is full, you know, and your friends and family, if they're gonna bring a side, it's like, oh, yo-hoo. Now you can free up the oven for all the sides and different things if you use this for your main feast, whether it's a turkey or it's chicken or it's Cornish hens or it's a rack of lambs or a big ham. If you have this product, I would love it if you'd call to share what you love about it. It's half off today, guys. Oh, and this is the number to call, 1-866-376-8255. This price is pretty crazy. Because honestly, this is normally $100 and it does very well at that price.
A little bit then,
you and I have sold this thing out a couple of times in a row when you've been here this past year.
Actually, what I love about this is the halogen is so hot and the convection circulates the air, which gives us an all-around great flavor. These are steaks in here. Now, normally you cook your steaks on a grill, right? No. It's getting cold outside, no matter where you are. You can do a steak 7 minutes either side. Watch this. I'm gonna take them over here. I'm gonna put them on the board for 1 second. Let them rest. My cat's gonna slice that down for me in a second. But underneath here, we have asparagus that's been cooking on the bottom. Now
Double-decker.
Look at this. Steamed, beautiful. And then I will cut the steaks on top of it. Now, cooked to perfection, 7 minutes either side. I'm gonna put in there a breakfast casserole just to start. Put the lid on that.
So it's really the most amazing thing. It's gonna bake your casserole, whereas it crisped and browned that turkey so beautifully. It's technology that kind of blows my mind a little bit.
It does. I mean, it's interesting to me. I'm just looking for a knife here, Kat. You're taking my knife, bless you. Thank you.
Take that? There you go. Whoop.
Yes.
Traffic jam. That's right.
Now look at this. Sorry.
Oh, I can't wait to see the inside.
Now look at the insides of this steak. Look at this. Perfectly medium rare.
Yes, it is perfect.
I mean, look at this.
And you didn't have to turn on the grill or, you know,
no grill.
Get out there to realize there's no propane left in the tank. And when the depths of winter, when it's 20 below zero, who'd want to go out there anyway, but still get that great summertime charred or barbecued or grilled flavors. There's nothing better.
You cannot get a steak better than this. I mean, just look at this.
Yes.
7 minutes either side.
7 minutes.
Let it rest. And there we go. Steaks.
I just got the update. If you want red, we have, I think, 400 left in red. We've got this in the gray as well. So either way, you know what's great? I mean, you can put it up on the counter. It does, you were saying how much faster it cooks, too.
50% is saving you in energy. It's also saving you, you know, you put it in, you forget about it, you go and do your thing. You all hear about air fryers, and I've heard so much about air fryers in the last year or so.
It's been a popular
thing. The halogen oven is actually the original air fryer.
Yep.
No oil, fish and chips. Look at this. Fish are beautiful fish. Let me take this out.
So no oil.
No oil.
You just breaded it,
my
it
fish.
Looks like. And then you just put on the halogen light.
Yes, but here's something,
amazing
look.
to me.
Let me show you something. Kat,
Yes.
you just move that for me. Look. So this is, come here, Mr. Jib Man. Come over here, right, to Uncle Robert. Yes. So this is fish that you would normally cook with oil. Look at the grease on the bottom of this here. This is the fish that Robert Irvine just cooked. No oil whatsoever.
Wow, what a difference, guys, right? I mean, that's
healthier
a clear
for us,
difference.
better for us.
Right.
But look, let's pull these out.
And as you do, I want to say hi to Jill in Illinois who has this and wants to share with everybody what she loves. Hello, Jill. Thanks for calling today.
Hi, Kaylee and Chef Irvine.
Hey, Jill, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Good, good, good.
I own this. I actually own all of your products that you have online.
Oh, how nice.
Why do you own them?
I love this oven. I cook in it 2 to 3 times a week.
Do you really? Tell us how they turn out. What do you make often?
The oven fried chicken that's in the recipe booklet
Yes.
is fantastic. It just makes the meat so tender that people even think that I got the meat from a butcher shop. It's that tender.
Really?
Bacon there is fantastic.
And it's
And
right
it comes
in this
out
book.
perfect every time, right?
It does. And then when I first got it, I used it exclusively for meat. I was afraid to cook vegetables and potatoes and stuff. And then one day I ventured out and you can cook your entire meal and be done quickly.
I love it.
Is this the recipe sesame chicken and ginger brown rice that you do?
No,
Okay.
I think it's either oven fried or fried chicken.
Oh, gotcha.
The oven fried chicken, yeah.
So I just love that you're enjoying it and that you're using it so much. That's the key. It's one thing to get an appliance, another thing to use it so often.
And a lot of people, and Jill, maybe you were one of these, I don't know, that you have stuff in the cupboard and you think it's beautiful in the cupboard, but you never use it. Is that the case?
There it is.
I have the world's smallest kitchen, so yes, when I don't use the products, then they make their way into the basement, and all of your products end up staying in my kitchen.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, thank you so much for calling, Jill.
Thank you so much, and I'm glad you love it because it's one of my favorite items. I travel everywhere with my products on my live shows, and this goes on my live shows, so.
Excellent, and I've seen you at the live shows, too.
You're too sweet.
Thank you, Jill. Happy holidays to you. Enjoy. You know, it's incredible that you can cook that quickly, that easily, and it's still so healthy.
And you know, it's cooking in half the time.
Exactly. I think this was done air-fried chicken. You get some great recipes. Oh my gosh, that smells amazing.
You know, here's the thing. I'm a cook that loves to cook. I don't stand on finesse. I'm not, oh, let's just put a little bit here. You want to cook, then cook.
Right.
You know, let's have fun doing it. Get the kids involved. You know, they can do the dishes afterwards, but also get them to cook too. But look at this.
Oh my gosh.
When we do a pork roast like this.
Oh my gosh. By the way, speaking of getting the kids to help with dishes, wait till you see how this does the dishes for you. And I'm not kidding. It literally cleans we'll show you. So stick around for that. That is so juicy. My mouth is just watering.
So look at this. I mean,
yum!
This is a big piece of pork there. Look.
Knife,
that is
please. Knife, please.
Enough. Yo, you want to know? Let me cut a little piece off for you.
I have a little tiny piece of
Let me
that.
cut a little piece off for you.
Gosh. Okay, so red is really limited now. If you want the red, please get it now. We also have it in the gray. It does come with some terrific recipes, and everything is inclusive, including that extender. So now you can go from say a 13-pound to a 17-pound bird, whatever you want. You heard Jill say that she was afraid to do anything but meat at the beginning, and now she's doing all of her vegetables. You can do breakfast in this. You can do fruits. You can do desserts. It's quite amazing, all the variety of things. Oh, and thank you so much for my sliced up little
I give you a little pieces there so you
here.
Okay, let's talk about, you know, we talked about doing steaks on the grill. Instead, we can do them here. But what about ribs?
Thank you.
Got some yams.
Really?
Actually done in the same time as we've been doing the ribs. Ribs. Golden brown. Great smell, but indoors. No charcoal, so no matter where you live, you can have fresh ribs.
Oh, that looks so good. Do you hear the crispy, crunchy cut as you're going through each of those ribs? That's the way we want it. Just that nice.
Yeah? Are you getting that?
There
Are
it
you
is.
feeling that right
That's
now?
it.
Because that's Robert Irvine love right there.
Talk to me.
I mean, this is... You want to eat these now, right?
You know me well. Oh, I just heard the ding. So it does have that auto timer, so you don't have to baby or tend to this. You don't have to slave at the stove for hours and hours at a time, like my poor grandmother did. Granted, she was the best cook in the world, but this is easy. It's easy, it's healthy. And when we show you how this does, do we have the dishwashing demo up here? No.
Yes.
We do?
Yes, right at the end there.
Oh, good. I can't wait for you to see this. It's one of my favorite things because I hate doing dishes. But let's first take a look at this.
All right. When I first came to this country, I was not a lover of mac and cheese. All right, I'm sorry, I'm a convert now.
Oh, good.
All right.
Okay,
but
we
we
like
talk
you
about
again.
the air fryer once again. Fried chicken. How can it be fried chicken with no oil? It's air fried chicken, all right? Again, something very similar. We have taken the breading and we've cooked it in the fryer with in the air fryer, I should say, with no oil. And on the bottom of this, I have mac and cheese.
Oh, this is so good. Look at that, double decker. So it's one appliance. You've created an entire meal probably for a family of 4.
Absolutely. Now watch, let's get this out. It's hot. Kat, have it. There's a big spoon. Now look at this. Look at this.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I mean, that's not one of the boxes that you buy
No,
at
you
a
can
supermarket and just add milk. This is real mac and cheese with real air fried chicken. Fried chicken.
Wow, that looks amazing.
Now look at that. Again, by the time you have spent going by that packet, fuel.
Oh, don't.
Fuel, no, fuel to the store, come back, added milk. You could have done this while you've been gone.
Oh my, well,
with your
and not
kids.
to mention the ingredients in those boxes. Please don't even go there. But I'm telling you, to be able to do it as fast as you do here, and again, we're gonna show you next the cleanup, because don't we all hate the cleanup? And it's a pain. I mean, there's like 20 pots and pans, and you know, it's nice when somebody knows how to cook in the family, but everybody else gets stuck with the cleanup. We're gonna make our way over here, because when I say it does the dishes, I'm not kidding. It was one of the things that wowed me so much at the very beginning when I was introduced to the halogen oven, and it continues to be one of my favorite things, well, second to the delicious ribs that you just prepared.
Here's how simple this is. So we talk about doing the dishes. How simple is the actual oven? First of all, there are 2 dials, a time and a temperature. Simple. You set the time, you set the temperature, and there is a safety, which is the handle. You'll see the minute you change the safety, it goes off. Couple of cups of water, some detergent, and look, it's actually the halogen and convection is working, so it's heating the water and the convection is moving it. That's what you see here, and that's what happens when we cook. So it cleans itself, which is really fast. Again, cools down quickly, put it away. But I told you...
200 left in red, guys. We have gray, but both are very limited at this point. They are very popular. I mean, they're half off. It's a 50% sale on the incredible 1300-watt halogen oven.
17 quarts too.
17 quarts, exactly, with the extender that we include. That used to be an extra $20.
Okay.
So halogen, and you talked about, you know, that being with the convection, because that's what's really rotating all of the heat.
The halogen is the heat, that bright light that you see. It doesn't get any hotter than that. We're not cooking microwavable. This is high heat that's moved around. So we get the crispness on the outside, the tenderness and the juiciness on the inside. Now look at this. You saw me put it in 2 seconds ago when we removed the steak, okay? This is a breakfast casserole. Breakfast casserole.
Oh, that looks so good.
We've got some kids coming over. We've got the family there.
Nice protein-filled way to start your day, right?
Breakfast, dinner. We've got some hamburgers and hot dogs going over here. But what about dessert? I'm a freak about dessert.
Are you really?
Yeah. I believe... Come here.
Uh-oh. Secrets from Robert.
I believe that every meal should end with dessert. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Something sweet, because what happens is our bodies say, you know what, we need something sweet, and it signifies that the meal is finished. So, for example, breakfast, toast and jelly, right? It says, okay, we've had our meal, we're gonna go on. Dinner, definitely ice cream, apple pie, or what about an apple crisp?
Oh, that sounds nice to me. Well, the way you do dessert is great because you don't add the extra sugars that,
No.
you know.
We want the natural sugars from
Ooh,
the
that
food
looks
itself.
good.
And again, I just wish that we could kind of have like the smell-o-vision type
I know,
of
I
thing
do
here.
too.
Here we are, I'm gonna take this out, it's
I wish you
very
could
warm.
scratch your TV. You know, the scratch and sniff.
It's very warm. I'm gonna put it here so we
Okay.
can see it. Crumble is nice and crispy, right?
What
Nice
did you
and
make? What did you
crispy.
put in the crumble?
So there's just oatmeal, flour, butter, and sugar. Okay. I'm gonna take this out. Ooh-wee. This is like ooey gooey pudding.
Oh my gosh, that looks amazing.
Fresh
I have
apples.
to make this holiday season. Apple cobbler.
And you
Yum.
can't do the apples without a little out of mode.
Oh, that's it.
That's it. It's over. Lights out. Thank
I'm
you very
done.
much.
Good night.
Christmas.
Signing off.
Again, when we look at the versatility of this oven, we've got a whole 15-pound turkey.
Right.
Hot dogs and hamburgers are working on chicken, breakfast quiche, steak, fish,
Heaven.
pork, ribs, fried chicken without the oil. So it's better for us, it's healthier for us, and we can do it while we're doing other things.
You had me at the ribs, and now you give me this? Oh my gosh.
It's a fun way to eat food, guys.
Let's show what this is.
So,
There's a reason
this
demo
kind of
is
shows
happening.
you. This kind of shows you.
Oh, look at the
It's
ping
getting
pong.
hot, right? Kind of shows you how the halogen works. Can you keep the light on there? How the halogen actually works is it circulates the air, and that shows you the balls here that are moving. If you can see that, yes, they're on the outside.
Yes.
And it shows you that we're moving high temperature, and the speed of the air that circulates cooks the outside. Crispy, you know, there's the bark on the ribs there, the crispness of the turkey. So we want that natural sugar to come out that
That's
gives us the golden brown. Golden brown just doesn't happen. It's heat that draws out the moisture, it draws out the sugar to the surface of whatever it is, gives us crispy. But what we don't want is dry ribs, dry chicken, dry turkey.
Right? No, I mean, seriously, if you're going to eat...
How many people at home have had that?
Oh,
Put your hands up.
probably everybody's
Nobody
like,
can see
yeah.
you, it's okay.
No, it's true though. If you're gonna eat, you want it to be the best that it can be, and moist and juicy and tender is certainly on that list. Also flavorful, and it's so easy. You don't, like I said, you don't have to sit in labor and baby any of these meals. It does it for you.
Absolutely.
It's really cool. It's kind of like the mandolin, which is the sous chef, and now you've got your your head chef in action here too. Okay, what's
hot
final
dogs?
look?
Hot dogs, straight in.
Hot the dog.
And then, food is supposed to be fun, it's supposed to be functional, and I want you to spend as much time as you can with your family.
That's what it's all about.
That's why we developed this line. I want it to be easy, easily cleaned, easily cooked, but I want you to actually get in the kitchen and cook fresh food and stop using all those sodium-based products that have things that we can't even spell. If you can't read the name and spell the name on the back of the label, we should not be eating.
376-624 is the item number on your halogen oven. Thank you so much for your orders. Last call on the red, so good luck there. So, HSN Care.